I'm going to start off this video by saying a very brave statement. Twitter, bad. Now, there are a lot of things that make Twitter the cesspool that it is, and one of them is just the people that use the site. There are different subgroups, but I'm going to talk briefly about the type that are constantly using it. I think you know the ones I'm talking about. The ones that tweet just about every hour, even though they don't have Twitter Blue, so they're just doing this for free. And they tweet so much that they get rate limited by the site. Now, why do I bring this up? It's because this is the exact type of Twitter user that I'm talking about today. This lovely lady is Sam. That's not me doxing them, that's literally their name. You might have noticed in the screenshot, she's not a huge creator, which does beg the question of why is she tweeting so much to such a small audience? And the answer is, I don't know. The next question might also be, why am I talking about her? And that I'll be answering in the rest of this video. Right here, I'm going to be putting a trigger warning for mentions of sexual assault and self-harm because there is going to be a lot of it. Obviously, I'll censor what I can, but if you don't care for all that, then I suggest watching a different video, as this one might not be the one for you. But with that out of the way, let's talk about Sam. I wouldn't be talking about this person if it wasn't for one of the mods in my Discord server. He goes by a lot of names, but right now he goes by Cat. Now, Cat told me that his Twitter account was getting mass reported, so I headed over to Twitter to see what was going on, and I find the Sam girl calling on her followers to report him. Now, I did a little bit of scrolling through her profile, and I see 3 or 4 different posts targeted at Cat, most of them containing this anonymous messaging system, straw page. Before this video, I've never even interacted with this website. In fact, my first exposure to it was through memes. So I did some looking, and I found out it's a website builder. And judging by some of the stuff I've seen, this is something we've needed. We've needed something to fill the void that MySpace left, and StrawPage is just that thing. Now, originally, I thought it was only an anonymous messaging system, and it kinda is. When making a site, you have the option to place a bar that allows people to anonymously send you stuff. Coming back to Sam, she has her own straw page, and this is where the drama starts. I've talked to Kat about this, and I've done some looking myself, and we cannot possibly figure out why Sam wants him off Twitter. I couldn't find any posts before mentioning him, nothing in replies. There was literally nothing to explain this. It's also important to keep in mind that Kat has no prior interaction with this kid, and Kat has it explicitly said in his bio, minors do not interact. It's only appropriate that we start off with this tweet, where Sam is asking her followers to mass report Kat, and the few replies there are, all of them are agreeing to do it. Except for me. I asked her for appropriate evidence, and she seemed absolutely giddy to provide it. The only problem is, all of it, her evidence, is from the anonymous messaging feature on StrawPage. In her eyes, this is concrete proof because, well, he put his Twitter in the same messages, so it must be him. But if that's how evidence worked, you could literally get anyone in trouble. So I asked her if she had any better evidence, because pictures from an anonymous messaging system just weren't going to cut it. So I asked for better proof. She instead provides by word of mouth that he keeps commenting on her post and blocked her. This is easily disproved because he's only commented once or twice, and his comment was, "I don't even know you." And the reason he blocked you is because you're just spreading lies about him and you're straight up harassing him. She then says he's a small account, so why would anyone be faking it? Because for whatever reason, you don't like him. Nobody has to have a mass following in order to fake something. That's an absolute nothing burger of an argument. And it's at this point that she's given up trying to make shit up and is regurgitating the same evidence. She couldn't even be bothered to fake more stuff, and she just kept using the same stuff. And when I called her out on this and told her she should be ashamed of herself, she blocked me. And it's not really important, but her boyfriend, who she shouldn't even be dating, was watching the whole thing, and he had the audacity to try to call me dense. And to that, I say, no. Dense is falsely accusing someone of being a creep when you have no sustainable evidence, which you did. Roughly a day later, I get tagged in a post that reads, "Baby, I'm scared," through fucking tears. Fuck you, Twink Feline and NightFighter452, scaring a 16-year-old to the point of a breakdown. I hope you both rot. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. No, I'm not sorry. You attempted to falsely accuse someone of harassing you when you were the harasser, and you also tried accusing them of making sexual assault threats when you don't have sufficient enough evidence to say that. Hopefully you've learned your lesson. But if you're looking at the runtime, you'll know we're not quite done. throughout this video, and the screenshots I've included, I have not censored Sam's Twitter handle. I did mention that she's 16, and usually that'd be enough for me to censor it. But I didn't do that because I want you to go find her and report her. Because not only has she harassed my friend and my fellow moderator, but she also promotes self-harm, which is against Twitter's TOS. I want to make this very clear. You are not to give her shit in her comment section. Just silently report her for harassment and promoting self-harm. As for her boyfriend, you can report him for harassment, as he was just as complicit in it. And I'm going to repeat this. If you go into her comments and harass her, you are a dick. But that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to try to stray away from these drama type videos, as I don't want that to be the main focus of my channel. It's nice to see people get their comeuppance, but drama videos just aren't really my thing. I mean, YouTube has already labeled me as a Fortnite channel. I don't need to be labeled as a drama channel on top of that. Hey, this is Post Editing Dallas here. I did want to let you guys know that recently I got fired. The company I was working for didn't give me a good reason at all. The hell, they didn't give me any reason at all. They just said it wasn't going to work out. It wasn't an issue of like being laid off or anything. They just kind of fired me without giving me a heads up or anything. So as of right now, I am unemployed. I'm not making any money whatsoever. So I thought this would be a better time than never to announce that I have made a coffee. I don't know how you pronounce it. It looks like Kofi, so I'm gonna say Kofi. But I have made a Kofi. If you want to donate a couple bucks my way, help me while I'm still looking for other jobs, because obviously I can't rely on donations primarily, not until I get my channel numbers up. But if you want to donate a couple bucks my way, or if you want to make it a monthly thing, you can. They have options for that, and I greatly appreciate it, because anything and everything helps. I only ask that if you do not have the money to donate, then do not donate. Obviously, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna get by. But like, again, anything and everything helps. But I want you to make sure that you have what you need. Like, giving money to me is a secondary thing. So again, if you don't have it, then don't worry about donating. It'll be fine. But with that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and end up the video. I'll catch you guys later.